Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Students, today we will learn the introduction of our unit number 2, which is natural numbers and whole numbers. Student, what are natural numbers? Student, human always learn how to count the objects. He used different ways. The man lived in cave, start to count the things by drawing some lines, and afterward human being learned to about some digits, and we have some system of numbers. So first one, we have natural numbers. The digit including in it the numbers we use to count the objects are natural numbers. These digits are starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and we denote natural numbers with n. Natural numbers are denoted by n. Next we have next type of number with more information. We have whole numbers. In whole numbers we have included all the natural numbers with including with 0. When we start writing our digits from 0, these will be said to be whole numbers, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and infinite. And we denote whole numbers with W, means whole numbers are denoted by W. Student, now we will learn how we represent these numbers on a number array. On a number array, we will mark some points with equal distances, and when we will write numbers from 0, these will be whole numbers representing on a number array. And when we start writing from 1, these will be natural numbers representing on a number array. But we have addition and subtraction also on number array. For addition, we always move forward or on our right hand side. For addition, we move on right hand side. For example, here we have a question 7 plus 3. First digit is 7, so we have here marked till 7. And for 3 more addition, we will move forward or towards right hand side. 1, 2, 3 points forward, because we have to add 3. So we move 3 points forward to make it 10. Here we have the answer of our question, which is 10. And when we subtract any number in number array, then we will move backward, means toward left hand side. The negative integers will be representing on the left hand side. Here you can see we have our first digit is 10, so you will mark the point 10 here, and for subtracting 7 you will move backward or towards left hand side. When you will move 1 point back, it means you are subtracting -1, then -1, then -1. In this way you will move 7 points backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here you get the answer of your question, which is 3. So you will write here 3. In this way you represent your number on number array and add and subtract them on our number array. Student, now we will learn some properties of 0 and 1. Properties of 0. 0 have only one property, which is additive identity. It means when we add any number with 0, its answer will remain same of that digit. For example, if we will add 7 with 0, the answer will remain same as that digit. And we will add 45 with 0, then the answer will remain 45. It means it will remain the digit as it is. 0 has no value in addition, so it has additive identity. But in other words, when we multiply or divide with any number with 0, 0 converts that digit into 0. So it has no identity in multiplication and division. 0 only have one identity, which is in addition, that it don't change the value of that digit which is adding in it. Okay students, now you will learn properties of 1. Students, 1 also have only one property, which is multiplicative identity. When you multiply any number with 1, the digit will remain same. For example, 45 with 1, it will remain 45. 62, when you multiply with 1, it will remain 62. So 1 have its identity in multiplication. Okay, students? Students, 1 also have another quality, that it is greatest common divisor. When we divide any of the digit with 1, it can divide any of the number in the nature, and it remains the answer will be the digit which will divide it with 1. Okay, and it is also said as greatest common divisor. It can divide any of the number, either the number is even or odd or prime or composite. It will divide all the numbers. Students, why we have to learn the properties of only 0 and 1? Because 0 is the smallest number in whole numbers and 1 in natural numbers. So we have to learn the properties of 0 and 1 here. Now you will solve your exercise 2A yourself and submit your homework. Inshallah, we will meet in our next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.